This is the Council in Brief. I'm Jordan Lindsay. A joint effort between the Montgomery County Council and County Executive Mark Elrich will provide funding to help protect women's reproductive rights locally.
When the Supreme Court threatens to return the United States to medieval times by overturning Roe v. Wade.
Back in May of this year, Montgomery County Councilmember Nancy Navarro hosted a press conference to announce the introduction of a resolution supporting the preservation of abortion rights under Roe v. Wade. The resolution came following the leaked draft U.S. Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. The landmark 1973 U.S. Supreme Court ruling that protects a pregnant person's unequivocal right under the U.S. Constitution to choose to have an abortion. Now the initiative reached the next step.
We're very pleased that all of you are here today.
On Thursday, County Executive Mark Elrich announced that the county will provide $1 million through the Abortion Access Grant Program to community-based organizations providing direct services that support the right to access abortion care.
A woman's right to choose, we thought, was a fundamental right that was enshrined in Roe v. Wade. And the Supreme Court undid that.
We are not going to stand for that. In Montgomery County, we are going to fight back against it in the state of Maryland. And at a moment of darkness and of tragedy, we are going to be a light for the country, a light for the rest of the state. And we are going to show by the power of our example that we don't take backward steps when it comes to rights. We take forward steps. We add rights for people. We don't take rights away.
The grants will be administered by the county's Department of Health and Human Services and the Office of Grants Management. It will provide $50,000 to a maximum of $500,000 for up to 1 year. Officials say the deadline for eligible organizations to apply is October 10th at 9 a.m.
A decision over your body is yours, and healthcare decisions are between doctors and patients, not between politicians and residents.
I am here today to tell you that desperate women make desperate choices. In 1966, 7 years before the Roe v. Wade decision, I had an illegal abortion. We drove for almost an hour to a farmhouse somewhere in Baltimore County, where a masked man, I presumed to be a doctor, performed my abortion without anesthesia. After the procedure, I was returned to the movie theater on Utah Street, and I made my way home.
To learn more, visit mcmdgrants.fluidreview.com.
I think it's been useful to the community to be able to both get rid of things they're not using in a constructive way and get them to people who are going to make good use of the bike that isn't being used.
Bike Match MoCo. It's connecting people in Montgomery County who have a bike to donate with people who need one.
The Bike Match program we started in 2020, and it's really geared to get people who have bikes they aren't using to be able to find those opportunities for them to donate the bike to somebody who needs a bike.
The Bike Match program is a great program because there's a lot of people that need bikes and there's a lot of people that have bikes they're not using. And so it's a natural function of government to try to connect the two.
This project really is a win for Montgomery County.
Montgomery County's Department of Transportation's director, Chris Conklin, says so far this program has matched bikes to more than 200 people, and there's even a wait list.
Yeah, about 600 people have asked to see if we can provide them a bike. And we've been able to make matches for about 300 of those and still are looking for 300 more bikes.
Due to limited resources, Conklin says the program can only connect people and bikes for those who either work or live in Montgomery County. Here's how you can apply.
You can go to our website and you can see it right behind me actually. You just type in Bike Match MoCo into a search and you'll find access to our commuter services group that manages that program for us. And then online, there's a short form that you can fill out that's some information about the type of bike and its condition. And then we take it from there and the bike would get cleaned up and checked out and then distributed to somebody who's been waiting for a bike.
That's it for this edition of Council in Brief. For County Cable Montgomery, I'm Jordan Lindsay.